Well, the health of the planet is an issue that many are concerned about. The environmental justice embraces all ages. We recently got a chance to talk to the founder of Black Millennials for Flint about the movement.
They recently hosted the 40 Under 40 Young Gifted and Green Awards. Here are some of the strides that have been made and the struggles that they encountered.
LaTricea, it's so good to have you here on Great Day, Washington.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
You guys just had a big event for 40 Under 40 Young, Gifted, and Green. What was the event like? What is this for?
Yeah, so Black Millennials for Flint is a national organization. It is the first and only African American and Latinx environmental justice org focusing on lead exposure and environmental justice. And so just recently, as you mentioned, the Young, Gifted, and Green 40 Under 40 Awards was focusing on really amplifying and highlighting those young Black and Brown environmental justice leaders throughout the country. So we all convene in the perfect place, of course, our nation's capital, where so much policy and influence takes place. And the icing on the cake in celebration of these young leaders was we had none other than the first Black man to serve as EPA administrator, Michael Regan with the Environmental Protection Agency, which we know as EPA. Yeah. So it definitely was a celebration indeed.
Are we seeing more people of color get involved with the environmental movement?
Yeah, so what's interesting about the history of the environmental justice movement is it actually was started by people of color. And unfortunately, as time has kind of shifted, we started to see that the larger green organizations are starting to be majority white. So why we really focus on amplifying the Black and Brown community in this work is because we want young people to understand the legacy of activism and advocacy as it relates to environment. In fact, October will mark 30 years since the development of the 17 principles of environmental justice. And so if you're not familiar with that, that literally is what has guided the work and established the creation of this platform with environmental justice. And it happened right in the heart of DC at the National Environmental Delegation. And it was a convening of Black people, Latinx people, Indigenous people from all over the country who even in the 90s, right? So this is 30 years later and we still see these same issues, convened to come up with solutions on how to address these issues and make communities, regardless of race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, make them healthy and livable.
How can viewers support the Black Millennials for Flint and get involved in these environmental causes?
Yeah, so there are so many ways that you can engage with Black Millennials for Flint, even in virtual land. So if those who are watching would visit our website, which is www.blackmillennialsforflint.org. You know, it's a little bit long, and it's the number 4. You can learn ways that you can advocate for policy by contacting your locally elected officials. While we do have 4 core cities, we have a national platform. So certain bills that we have been following and engaging with can be supported no matter where you are in the country, but especially right here in DC.
LaTricea, thank you so much. Continue what you're doing and appreciate you for joining us this morning.
Amazing work.
Thank you.